It's Sample Sunday, and for this Sample Sunday, we have a Canadian blend sample of Old and Young from Catnap G. Let me get this parafilm off of here. Oh, that was an easy one. And get this open. That was easy too. And pour. There should be a Catnap's paper here. Let's see. It just says Canadian blend of Old and Young Canadian whiskey, approximately 46%. Says nothing else about it. Here we go. Let's see what he's done. Interesting. I'm getting different grains and barrels right away. There's some sherry influence, which doesn't surprise me. Or is it wine finishes? There's probably some corn whiskey in here. Maybe a bit of rye whiskey. Yeah, there is a bit of a spicy rye kind of note to it. And different kinds of barrels and or casks. It smells interesting, like it's got a whole bunch of things in it. But it comes together like a cohesive whole, sort of like a Japanese whiskey, in that nothing really stands out. But it's a combination of everything that's in there that makes for a little bit of rye spice, a little bit of red wine or sherry, a little bit of sweetness from the corn. Is any of it single malt? I don't know. Or is any of it just malt whiskey that's been mixed in? It's a blend after all. It smells intriguing. It smells like it's going to taste good. And which old ones did he use? Did he use 23-year-old and 22-year-old Wisers for the old component? Did he use some, who knows what? How old is old? I'm just going to cleanse my palate a little bit before. Yes. Okay. Wow. It's got ripe red fruits on one side, ripe red fruits and and a bit of a spicy note. It's like rye spice, and sherry red fruits, ripe red fruits, not dried, just ripe red fruits. And on the other side, I'm getting a sweetness like from the corn. So would that be old and younger? Or is it the other way? I'd really be curious to see what's in there, but it's probably all kinds of things. It's probably like my Canadian Infinity bottle. Yeah, it's sweet and spicy at the same time. And it's fruity and dry at the same time. I wonder how this compares to my Canadian Infinity. Here's my Canadian Infinity. It's got Canadian whiskey in there that I have collected over the years. It has, I don't know how many bottles, whiskey from how many bottles went into this. I have no idea. Just a lot. Imagine the last 6 or 7 years of tasting whiskey, all blended in this bottle. And it's quite full. I'm going to see how the two compare. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Now mine. My Canadian blend. Okay. I'm getting sweetness and honey. Mine is not as spicy as Catnap. Mine is fruity too, but fruity and honey. But the fruity that I get is more tropical fruits on mine, and more red ripe fruits on his. Let's give this a taste. Oh yeah, it comes on easy. It comes on a little bit sweet, a little bit fruity, some honey, and then it transitions to a spicy finish, probably from rye. Spicy finish, especially on the tip of the tongue. Mm-hmm. And his again. You know, now that I've tasted both, his has a spicy finish too. But his is kind of spicy from beginning to end. Whereas mine, mine is more sweet to start, and then the spice kicks in after transition. Oh, and I'm getting some chocolate notes here too. I'm getting some chocolate notes in mine. Chocolate fudge. Mm. And moving back to Catnap's sample. Yeah, you know, there's a bit of chocolate here too. But it's more spicy as well. More spicy than mine. Very interesting. It's all Canadian, all of it. Yet none of it tastes like a typical Canadian whiskey. A typical Canadian whiskey will be kind of bland and easy drinking, like, you know, Crown Royal or Weiser's Deluxe or Canadian Club. I'm talking just a regular Canadian Club, but this is spicy and fruity and sweet and complex. Nice, very nice blend. This one that Catnap put together. Cheers.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.